Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG that we know and love as Fifi La Pew Pew. You might know it's a leFH, a leaf blower, or a leHeffer. This one's located on the east spawn of Sand River under the command of Fenrisulv1 of the Farts clan. Yes, I know it doesn't lose its charm. You can see he's got the big baboon in his vehicle. And he's got the symbol on the side as well. Yep. Still one of the best players, I think, in the game. Certainly one of the best streamers. Other than Steve Wolfs, of course. But then I'm partial to him. Okay, now it's a 105mm light field howitzer mounted on top of a Shure MV7X. It's capable of 410 alpha, 53mm of pen, 1.91 meters on the burst radius. But the best thing about it is that it's actually capable of firing 8.92 by the book, and that M5 Stuart asking for trouble. Rounds out. Gets that kill shot with his first round. I was about to say, yes, this thing is capable of loading in 8.92 seconds, but you can see Fenrisulv has got a reload of 7.51, so he's very, very quick indeed. Okay, an AMX ELC being chased out from our area by a Cheeky. Meanwhile, we're firing at the M5 Stuart, who seemed to know when to pull back, because I think he might have early warning on his skill list. Now, this is a tier 5 game with tier 4 tanks, and fun fact, did you know that the Fifi was originally a tier 4 Arty? Yes! Originally, when they brought it into the line as the start of the French tech tree, the national tech tree, they made it tier 4. And they suddenly realised, oops, that's a bit of an error, we need to make it tier 5. Mainly because of the tanks it was coming up against. Now, many tank drivers would still say that this Arty is still overpowered, but it's no more overpowered than the Panzer IV, the German premium medium with the Panther hull and the Panzer IV turret. Okay, that Lux was making his way through the village, but he's managed to escape the other side without getting killed. Meanwhile, we've got an ELC managed to get behind our Matilda 4. And we've got a Chi-Nu Kai there. Now that's a premium Japanese medium tank, but it's being driven by somebody who happens to be a Unicum rated player. You can tell that because the little purple box next to his name. Oh, now that SU-76 blocked his teammate from pulling back, and his teammate took a round. So I don't think that he'll be very happy with that SU-76. But it looks like he's going to come across our Valentine anti-tank very shortly. So I suspect that he's going to go down to that guy. Meanwhile, we're looking to the north, and an AMX-40 Duck just got wiped out. Okay, we've got that Lux again, the one that made his way through the town. And I was right about the SU-76. He got taken out. And now the Lux has gone down as well. And he was taken out by our Wolverine. So far, everything seems even. Oh, and now we've just lost our Valentine anti-tank, so we're one down on the enemy. Over on the south side of the map, we've got an M5 Stuart making another suicide run towards our cap area. Must be all the rage to try and die quickly. But he's taking a lot of fire from our Panzer IV. And in fact, the MX ELC on our team gets the kill shot. Okay, looking further north. We've lost sight of that Unicum. There he is. That's the Unicum. Get a shot on target. No, just over the top of him. You've got to dial in ahead of his track and then hit him. Was he still tracked? Well, he's back in the garage now because that was a perfect shot. The guy was tracked. Now, we've only got a bit of that Stug to fire at. Oh, and the shell goes to the left, and that warns him. But can we get another shot on target? Rounds out. Well, that's 400 hit points. That's a one-shot. And that's 3 kills now to Fenrisulv. And the Stug goes down to our AMX CLC, who seems to be collecting quite a few kills. He's got 2 so far. Oh, now what's going on here? We've got another enemy tank on the run, and it's an M10 RBFM, and he's coming in by the south, so they do seem to be trying to sneak in. No, just behind him. You've got to aim ahead of his track and then try and make him and the shell meet as they move forward. Well, it looks like he's going after our Griller, who just fired at him. We know that he saw the Griller because obviously one of our teammates, well, the M5s killed the M5 Stuart in that area, so that just splashed him for 124. Can we get a kill? If we don't, the Griller's going to go down. We've got a red line at the moment, but oh, he does get him. So that's 4 kills now for Fenrisulv. That's good. At least the Griller managed to get out of that one. Well, we're 2 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. They've got a Honey 3, a Griller, and a VP. So we've got the advantage, but the problem is that our teammates up the other end of the map, they're trying to locate, and they found the VP. They found the enemy VP. Now, Fenrisulv's trying to get to his next position. He wants to be in cover before he starts shooting. And there's the enemy VP, and he's on that. You can see our P2640's on the hill. Can we get a shot? Well, it's the first shot that goes in lands just ahead of him. Oh, and the P2640 got taken out by the Griller, who must be further to the south. So he's a little to our left out of that picture. And there's the Honey 3. It looks like he's trying to attack our Chihi at the moment. Now, he's full health, but the Chihi's not. He could go down with 1 hit, or 1 nudge, actually, for that matter. Trying to line up a shot. He fires. Unfortunately, the guy moves away. Can we get a kill shot? I think this Chihi's going to go down. Yeah, unfortunately, he did. Yes, the Chihi didn't have much in the way of hit points left, and the Honey only had to get 1 accurate shot on target. And oh dear, we've now lost sight of the Honey 3, and I think it's time for the Griller to move further along the south. We do know that the enemy Griller is along the south of the map, but now it's 3 versus 3. Each team has 2 Arty. The enemy team has the Honey 3, full health Honey 3. Well, mostly full health. And we've only got a Panzer III Aslains J with a tiny bit of health left. He just needs to find the enemy Arty for us. He doesn't need to try and kill him. That's the trouble. A lot of tanks, they think, oh, I must go and kill that tank. All you need to do is spot for your Arty if you're low on hit points. That's all you need to do, spot. And the Arty can do the rest. Okay, the Griller's moving. We need to be a lot further up the south side. Along the west. He's found the VP over on the hill. Our Panzer III Aslains J. We've gone straight to the aim to see if we can get a shot. It's just going to take us a little while to dial in. So pick a spot. Let it settle. He fires 1 round in. Oh, and it's good. 170. Oh, but the Griller claims the Panzer III Aslains J. Yeah, he's still down in the south and was able to get an accurate shot. Now, can we get the VP? We fire 1 shot in ahead. No, he wasn't there. Well, the Griller gives it a go as well. And we're looking for that Honey 3 because we expect he's probably going to come in behind us. He won't go through the cap because he doesn't want to alert us to where he is. But I have a sneaking suspicion that that Honey is going to turn up any second. And I think Fenrisulv, yes, he's right. Look at this. Well, we managed to get 1 round on target, but we took a hit from the Griller, and that was a splash hit. Here comes the enemy Arty. The VP lands around ahead of us, but the enemy Griller did get a splash. Now we need to get a shot. The Fifi's still firing at us as we're changing direction to get a shot on the enemy. We're going to keep focusing on the Griller. The enemy Fifi stopped shooting. He's probably conserving ammunition at the moment. Oh, and there's the Griller. Can we take a shot? Line it up. Rounds up. Oh, he gets a kill. So now it's 2 versus 1. 2 Arty versus 1 Arty. Now, Mr. Griller, keep moving. Don't sit still. If you sit still, the enemy Fifi will get you because he probably has greater view range than you do. Remember, this thing has a view range of 390 meters. Mostly, we suspect, mostly down to the fact that the gun is mounted very high on a heavy tank, and therefore he has much better height to search from. So we need that Griller to stay alive as long as possible, and as we move in on the enemy, that he's able to help us by shooting at the enemy from the side. We're going to try and go up the valley whilst the Griller, oh, he's getting too close, and he's found the enemy Arty, but he's probably been spotted. There's the enemy Arty. Can we get a shot? No, it's very difficult to get a shot. Our Griller tries. Oh, but he's wiped out. So now it's Fifi versus Fifi. And our second shot fails. We've got plenty of ammunition. We're not worried about ammo at all. What we're worried about is that we've already taken some damage and he hasn't. He's full health. Well, no, he's half health. Sorry. We did get one shot into him, didn't we? Actually, we've got better health than he has. I'm wrong. We've still got 277 hit points. I think he took a big hit for 170 as well. So in which case, he's probably down to just 180 hit points. And he's saying it's premium clickers versus premium clickers. Well, technically, everybody in the game is a clicker. But yes, you're right. It's premium Arty versus premium Arty. And Wargaming won't bring in any more premium Arty into the game because they're too afraid of the reaction of the tank drivers if they did. Oh, there he is. And he has got 170 hit points. I was right. The trouble is, now, who fires first? Oh, and he's fired first, which gives us the advantage. Oh, but he auto-aimed on. No, don't move forward. Move back. He will reload before you do. Oh, dear. That was unfortunate. He was bound to reload before we could because he just fired. We went forward and fired, and the shell went over the top of him, and his shell didn't miss and went straight through the weak spot, and that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a first-class tanker for Fenrisulv1 in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a demolition expert because he blew one of the enemy tanks apart. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he managed to get 6. And he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, the last one being the Griller on the enemy team, and that got him his Top Gun. His win rate was 4,425, which is super Unicum standard and a bit more. But sadly, yes, he ended the battle with a loss because he mistimed. He shouldn't have moved forward. Once the enemy had fired, he had a chance to get a shot on target. But the moment that he fired and missed, he should have pulled back. And he didn't. And that gave the advantage to the enemy because he could reload faster. So sadly, it was a loss. Let's have a look at team score. Okay, well, the highest damage in the game went to that Fifi. The enemy guy got a high caliber and a Top Gun for 2,197 hit points of damage. And I'm pretty sure we'll see the name Alpha Bravo again sometime in the future. The second highest damage turned out to be Fenrisulv. Yes, he got 1,666. And the third highest damage, well, that went to the Unicum, Chinu Kai, who managed 1,012 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, it was shared because both Fifis managed to get 6 kills apiece and get a Top Gun. 2 kills went to the Chihi on our team and the AMX ELC, and on the enemy team, The Unicum got 2 kills, so did the M10 RBFM, the Honey 3, and the Grilla. And when it came to base XP, it was the enemy Fifi who came out on top. 1,094 went to him, the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game. 779 went to the M10 RBFM, and 613 went to the Chinukai and the Unicum. And you can see here, Fenrisulv got 585, and that puts him in 5th place when it comes to damage. To base XP, I should say. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 34 rounds, so he had 16 rounds spare at the end of the game. Plenty of ammunition. 8 direct hits on the enemy, 6 penetrating shots, and 7 splash. Damage of 1,666, of which 1,145 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the close range shots were the damage that he did at the Grilla. And I believe also at the M10 RBFM. He had 1 penetrating shot. I think that was the RBFM, but let's check to make absolutely sure. There it is. Oh, that's the Grilla. Actually, it was the Grilla he penetrated, not the M10 RBFM. Oh, no, he did penetrate that one as well. So, yes, he did have 2 penetrations. Is that showing 2? No, 6 penetrations in total. So I'm wrong again. So he penetrated a lot of the enemy. He also penetrated the Homey 3 with 1 direct hit. And that's M5 Stewart, the one that made the suicide run right at the start of the game. He also penetrated that guy as well. So he did receive 1 hit. It did penetrate. I'm afraid that was the enemy Fifi shot. He also received splash hit from the Grilla. And that's not showing here, I suppose. Well, it didn't record as a splash. But yes, he did get penetrated and wiped out. 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed. And he earned a profit of 35,353 credits on a premium account. He would have made a profit even if it had been on a free account. Because, of course, he did get the Courageous Resistance reward as well, because he managed to get a medal, a Battle Hero medal, in a losing game. And he got 25 bonds, as well as 3,326 experience points from that game. So, pretty good game there by Fenrisulv. I think it was just a miscalculation at the time. He decided he had to move forward to get closer to the enemy, but he forgot that the guy would actually have a faster reload than he would. The moment he fired and missed, then he had to pull back, but he didn't. He kept going, and of course that sealed the fate. So, nice replay, but sad ending. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.